Are you a new or aspiring landlord? Well, in this video, I provide you with my 5 top tips, so make sure you stick around to the end for this one. In recent years, there has been an increasing amount of red tape introduced for landlords. There are more and more certificates required in order for the property to be legally compliant, as well as changes to legislation which has made it a lot longer and more difficult to evict your tenants when necessary. This video will help landlords ensure they secure the best possible tenants on the strongest rental amounts and comply with all the current legal requirements. It is now a legal requirement for landlords to have a valid EICR and for the property to have a minimum E rating on the EPC. There are rumours that a minimum C rating on the EPC will be a legal requirement by 2025. Whether or not this comes into force, it's clear that energy efficiency is high on the government's agenda, and with energy bills increasing dramatically in recent times, anything you can do to improve this will be worth it for you in the long term. The cheapest and easiest way to improve the rating is with LED lighting if you don't already have this in place. If you would like to see a copy of your current EPC, you can view this on the UK government website, and it's also worth speaking to an EPC engineer if you would like to find out what alterations you would need to make in order to improve your rating. Regardless of whether you get on with your tenants or not, it's in your best interest to maintain a harmonious relationship throughout the tenancy. That's not to say that you need to go above and beyond to satisfy their every need, as some tenants will take advantage of this. However, you should always be as responsive as possible to any reasonable requests. In fact, even if the requests are unreasonable, then it's better to discuss this with them rather than ignoring their messages altogether. Ultimately, the last thing you want is for your tenants to stop paying rent and/or refuse to leave when their tenancy expires, as going down the eviction route could potentially take you over 6 months and cost you tens of thousands of pounds. If you've been a landlord for any significant period of time, you will probably agree that securing the best possible tenants is more important than securing the highest possible rents. Therefore, when you come to market the property for new tenants, you don't want to pitch the rental amount too high above the market value, as you will likely alienate the majority of potential tenants. A better strategy is to advertise the property at market value or even slightly below, which will likely attract more offers, which in turn will give you more choice of tenants to select from. You want to avoid having an empty property for any significant period of time, as this is effectively losing you money. Therefore, if you have tenants in situ, you want to get in touch with them approximately 2 months before their tenancy renews to find out whether they are planning on vacating or would like to renew the tenancy. If it does turn out that they will be leaving, then this gives you plenty of time to remarket the property to line up new tenants for just after the outgoing tenants have left. If you're an experienced landlord, then you may feel that you can look after the marketing, administration, and management of your rental property. If this is the case, then I would strongly recommend ensuring you have professional standard photography and advertise on the main portal websites such as Rightmove and Zoopla as a bare minimum. Personally, I would advise using a local reputable lettings agent to market the property for you. This will keep the process streamlined and save you a lot of time and hassle. Also, they will likely have a comprehensive vetting and referencing process in place, which will ultimately ensure that you secure the best possible tenants, which ultimately should be your #1 priority. If you're not based locally, you may also want to consider having the estate agent manage the property for you. This will cost you a bit more in agency fees, but takes out the hassle of being contacted directly by the tenants, and the agency can also help arrange any contractors for any necessary maintenance that comes up during the tenancy. If you would like more landlord tips and advice, or would like to share any of your own experience, please do drop a comment in the comment section below. As always, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.